Welcome to the Kendy Raybo podcast, episode 83, recorded live in my box room. Right, okay, listen up now, everyone. Here's what's happening. It's the most gorgeous... Ray, don't be worried.
I was laying down the bed.
Laying down the beat.
The bed.
What?
That's what they say on the radio.
Laying down the bed.
Yeah, there's a bed underneath the DJ.
Oh, an
singing.
undertone.
Yeah.
So here's the crack, lads. It's a beautiful Sunday evening. Me and Ray are about to have dinner with our tremendous mistresses, and we're just waiting for them to finish up the dinner downstairs. So we said, let's get a couple of minutes of this shite done. We'll have the dinner, and then we'll come back all blowsity, and you'll hear the blowsidness coming out of our mouths.
And we'll be shammed out of it.
And we'll be shammed out of it because we're drinking. What is the TikTok, Ray?
Beveragitos!
Which is the most English shit I've ever heard in my life. Huh? Ray, and also, speaking of English shit, Ray is
Careful now. In fairness, we do have a couple of English listeners.
Yeah, also, there's some Irish shit out there as well, Ray.
There is, just for balance.
Listen, we're shitheads, you're shitheads, let's all be shitheads together.
Right.
Ray's wearing a United Kingdom t-shirt.
I'm not wearing a United Kingdom t-shirt.
Come here, did you want soup to start downstairs? Nicola was wondering. She was saying, does Ray want the soup, or what is it?
No, it's a nice t-shirt, and it's a funny story.
Right.
To start.
Go on.
I took myself down to TK Maxx on Saturday. Right?
Right, straight into the Jack and Jones section.
No, well, there was no jacket. You know, TK Maxx, it's just t-shirt section.
Yeah,
it's a rail that says t-shirt.
Yeah, you want to have a good bit of time ahead of you to be looking like.
Yeah, so I went down to the TK Maxx because I was going out last night. Today, by the way, folks, is Sunday.
The most beautiful Sunday evening, man.
A beautiful Sunday.
How could you be sick on a day like this? Like?
That's right. Yeah. That's probably not a great joke now or a comment there. Well, people are sick, like there's a pandemic.
How could you be sick of life on a day like this?
Lovely. Now, that's good. Good
There
lad.
we go. Jeez, we're great at covering stuff up.
No, we there was a night out planned for last night. And we'll get to that later in the podcast.
Yeah.
But I says I'm going to buy myself a new t-shirt.
A new going out t-shirt.
Because that's what I used to do when I was young, lad. Mm-hmm. There's something nice about getting a going out t-shirt on a Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
You know? You're not going to spend a fortune.
No, yeah.
10 or 15 euro.
Yeah, I did the same thing, man, when we did our first, when they let us out and about again, and we met up in your house.
Yeah.
I went straight down to TK Maxx, bought a new t-shirt.
How did you find when it fit you?
Excuse me, man. Listen, I've had enough of this, right? Or Instagram is late. Every time we do a video, and we did a wonderful beach video of me and you on the holidays for an hour yesterday.
Yeah, it was a great holiday.
And again, all the messages came in saying, geez, Ray, you look great.
Yeah.
What about Kendy, though?
Yeah, but you were up in the rock and there was a nice bit of music behind you.
No one said they look great. Everyone laughed. Some people say, how am I supposed to have me dinner?
Yeah. Some people said they weren't ready for that amount of sex appeal of an afternoon.
Yeah, but very evidently they said that in a sarcastic tone.
Yeah.
You know?
Shout out to Miss McGirl.
Fair play, Miss McGirl. Yeah. That was her that said that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
And the thing is, sometimes I need to be told I look nice too. So if I'm on Instagram over the next couple of days, just tell me I look nice.
I think that's important.
I think it is really important, especially times like these. Foo Fighters job.
Well, no more than yourself, I was in TK Maxx yesterday, being Saturday.
Yeah.
And I perused now TK Maxx, disaster of a shop. I don't know if anyone has any experience.
Yeah, I mean, you get some unbelievable stuff in there, but you got to get very lucky. It's like a closed lottery.
But even their ads acknowledge that. The ad says, lads, we know how hard it is shopping in our shop. But oh my God, isn't it marvellous when you find something that you really want at dirt cheap prices.
Yeah, they're kind of going, we have so much shite, we've wolfed it out onto the floor. So have at it.
Have at it, lads.
Go on ahead.
And in amongst all the shite, you'll find a really expensive designer t-shirt and you'll get it for $12.99.
It's like designer clothing jumble sales. They just throw it all out onto pegs, like.
But I had time on Saturday and I found a t-shirt, which is the one I'm sporting at the minute.
Yeah. Did you know,
I did think I was taking a bit of a chance with it.
Yeah.
It's a brand.
Very close to the border up here, Rick.
The United Kingdom of Luke Sport.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone heard of it. I wouldn't be one big for the brand.
No, I've never heard of that in my life.
Yeah.
But so not only does it say the United Kingdom of Luke, which you would think is like a parody t-shirt.
Yeah.
But then there is like
an English kind of a lion.
An emblem. Yeah. An English lion emblem, the 3 lines job, and it says UK on it.
Yeah, the United Kingdom is the line at the top and the Luke bit is the lost down at the bottom.
Yeah.
So it's a very daring thing to buy.
Did you buy it because you knew it might be daring?
No, I bought it because it was black and it had some sort of a logo that wasn't...
So you didn't buy it as a political statement of bring back the 800 years, 800 Morses you?
No, I did not buy it to insult Pádraig Pearse. No, I did not.
Nothing to do with PP?
No, nothing to do with PP. or Constance Markovic or anybody like that.
No, yeah.
I bought it because I needed a t-shirt and it was only half decent black one on the rail.
Yeah, because it's getting that way in TK Maxx, man.
It's bad. But now the thing about it was, I wasn't sure, should I go for the large or should I take a chance and go for the take a chance, go for the medium?
Yeah.
But you coined a lovely phrase earlier.
I did. I said there's something for people like you who's on that trajectory now downwards that there should be an extra medium.
Oh, if I had an extra medium, it'd be perfect.
Yeah.
It'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Because I you know.
It's like a shoe size, a 9.5. You know what I mean?
I want a medium and a half.
Yeah, a medium and a half. That's what you want.
But I said to myself, I'm going to take a chance because it did look relatively large, the medium. So I bought the medium.
You got wet with a medium. And when you told me you got a medium, I went, ooh. I kind of like, you're not there yet,
You're
Ray.
not, Ray. You're in the big feeling item. No, you're not there.
You're not quite
So
there.
as I was traversing the exit of the shop, right, and I was sanitizing, I thought to myself, I've made an awful mistake here. That's not going to fit me.
Yeah, you looked at it outside the shop and said,
No,
what am
I just
doing?
knew myself. The realization didn't take long to dawn on me. This is a big mistake. I'm not going to have a going out t-shirt. I'm going to be back at home and it's going to be stuck to me and I can't wear it.
Yeah.
And it's going to say the United Kingdom, so there's too many things wrong with it.
Yes.
So I spied out of the corner of my eye
What you did next is amazing.
the photo booth.
Yeah, because you can't try on clothes in
All the
shops
fitting rooms are
anymore.
closed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially certainly in TK Maxx there.
Absolutely.
You cannot try clothes on.
Yeah. So I spied a photo booth. You know where you get the driving license pictures?
Yeah.
It's just over on the left there is it Johnson's Court?
Or where the 16-year-olds go in to take shifting pictures.
What do you call the shopping centre that we're talking about? Is it Johnson's Court or is it
Quayside.
Quayside? Sorry, I can never make it's Quayside Shopping Centre.
Quayside Shopping Centre.
We photo booth where the young ones go in and get the shifting pictures.
Yeah, they do shifting pictures inside in them, yeah.
Yeah. So I went into there.
I'm always outside watching. Go on, keep going.
I pulled the curtain
You did?
and I changed into my medium t-shirt.
Yeah.
Which of course was ridiculously small on me.
Yeah.
So I realised then I'd made a tremendous mistake.
And you looked at yourself in the wee...
In the little
video.
mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wee video mirror.
Yeah. It was perfect.
Yeah, it's actually... So if you're in, you want to break all the COVID rules, lads out there.
Now, I was worried about telling this story because
Yeah.
I was thinking this is a tremendously bad thing to do.
Uh-huh.
Because obviously I put it back in the brown paper bag, walked straight back into TK Maxx, went and got the
a
large, up to the thing and exchanged it.
Yeah.
Right? But there's no difference in that to me going home and trying it on.
Yeah, there is none. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like
Yeah.
what they have to do now with the medium t-shirt that you brought in is they have to
Put it in a thermionically sealed room
yes,
and fog it.
yeah, they have to fog the shite out of it.
Yeah. Anyway, that was my story, my t-shirt.
Yeah, it's an awful t-shirt, Ray. Can I
Thank
be?
you.
I think
Is it an awful t-shirt?
it's the United Kingdom job, man.
Sure, what's wrong with that?
I don't know.
Are they not our trading partners?
They are.
Do you not have a number of friends that live in the United
Yeah, but
Kingdom?
that doesn't mean I'm going to go around with a Union Jack all over me, man.
I don't have a Union Jack all over me.
Huh? Why don't you go and get a nice tricolour t-shirt, man?
You think of the tricolour t-shirt. There are two out of those three colours that don't suit me at all.
What,
I can't wear white and I can't wear orange.
Can you wear green?
I just about.
Yeah.
It's not great.
Green's not a great colour either.
Not with the ginger.
The tricolour's shite. What a shite fucking... What a shite flag that is, man.
It's an awful selection.
Let me think. I go and sport Morocco from now on. The reds and just a wee hint of green in the middle of it.
There we-
Belgium. Belgium, black and red and yellow. They're three good strong colours, man.
Yeah.
I'm Belgian from now on, right?
I mean, if anything is to be said about me wearing a United Kingdom t-shirt, what you're after just saying there on the podcast is much, much worse.
I changed very quick, didn't I?
You did. You're after insulting our national
I
flag.
turned like immediately.
People are going to spit on you in the street, and that's not good in the current circumstances.
Yeah, I was kind of big time in you, and then I immediately took the soup away. I took the Belgian soup.
You'd be having soup with me
Yeah,
downstairs.
the two of us. Nick, now put on two soups. Can you hear me? So,
That's that segment now. Isn't that nice?
but that's what's happening. So we're sitting up here while there's dinner getting cooked down below. And we're going to go eat that dinner probably very soon.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll give us a shout.
I hope they would give us a shout, yeah, because I'm hungry now, boy. We're not alone in this.
Right?
We have a dirty fifth wheel down there.
And he won't come up.
He won't come up and record. He said too much of a good thing is a bad thing.
This is Darroch from last week's episode.
So he's sitting down there with the Bures.
Yeah.
And I hope he's helping them cook or something. Here's the worst thing about Derek, though. Listen, this is true now.
Right.
He's a vegetarian. So what does Nicola cook him? Like a shoe? A bit of a tree? Like, Derek, I've prepared you some wood. Like, what the
Would you ever go vegetarian?
No way.
What would you eat?
Because vegetarian meals lack the substance.
Right.
The substance in every meal is a big drop of meat.
Yeah, now, there'll be people out there now that'll disagree with you on that.
Yeah, let them.
Science types. If you Google it.
Ray, why don't you just Google science, man? None of that comes up.
So you think a meal has to have a big drop of meat in it?
For the most part, unless it's pasta.
What?
Because pasta has a drop of substance in it.
Yeah, but I couldn't have a pasta meal now without the drop of meat.
No.
Like if I run out of chicken on the plate, that's it. The meal is over.
No, I'm the same, Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't be doing it. I'm sure we have loads of people out there who are vegetarians and vegans, but I doubt it also because they would have told us already.
Yeah.
So there's a friend of ours, Gracie Finan, who I think is contemplating the vegan lifestyle and was looking for some tips on it on her Instagram post.
Don't do it.
Yeah, so she said on her Instagram post, just trying to find out if any of my friends out there are vegan, and I'd like you to answer a couple of questions such as, what is the hardest part about being vegan?
No steak.
No, I texted her and I said the hardest part about being vegan, Gracie, is trying to figure out how to bring it up in every conversation. Trying to work it into everything.
Do you think that they go out of their way to try and tell you they're vegan?
Yeah.
Right.
That's where the joke comes from. How do you know someone's vegan? They'll tell you.
I didn't hear that joke.
You know?
Before.
And also, you'll smell the veganism off them because they'll be farting all day long and then smelling their own farts and getting that's how they get their thrills. Like,
Well,
they're weird people.
we're
Their
not-
skin turns green as well.
Sorry now, just to correct you now. We're not vegan yet. We also have very toxic farts.
No, mine are beautiful.
There's been many a day here where I've... Well,
No,
actually,
no.
I suppose I don't remember a day
No,
where you've
mine
done
are
anything.
tremendous. But they're a weird brand of people, those vegan. They turn green when they get angry as
Right.
well.
Right.
They do not conform. They do not conform to any religion,
Right.
and they grow a second arse as well on their back. But like,
What research have you done for this now?
just Google veganism, Ray,
There's
please.
tremendous misinformation going on here.
Just Google veganism, man.
Right.
Google science veganism. That's
Veganism,
what happens.
and that's what happened. Green,
Yeah.
2 arses.
Yeah. So Dark is halfway their job. He's like he's Bon Jovi.
He's
like,
vegetarian. I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's Bon Jovi. So he'll
Do you think?
probably.
What was that joke? Do you think Bon Jovi? Surely he's 3/4 of the way there now.
I reckon he must have broken down or something, man. I reckon he was driving down Bangor. He was driving a Wolseley or an old Cortina or something, man. No, or maybe what that song actually isn't like, whoa, we're halfway there. Maybe it's like, whoa, we're halfway there.
Right.
We're not turning back now. Maybe it was him giving out like, as a parent to kids in the back of his car.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, it's interpretive too, like, you know.
Do you know what I love about this?
Go on.
It's an odious amount of shy talk.
Yeah, it's just what this is.
I know we don't say it half enough.
Mm.
Oh, God.
Well, we were chatting to two boys today, Ray, about this podcast. And
The Make-A-Wish thing earlier.
yeah, we did a Make-A-Wish Foundations
Yeah.
for James Ian O'Malley and
Paddy's Malloy.
Paddy's Malloy.
Mm.
And they wanted to meet us, so we charged them 200 quid and said, yeah, no bother.
Yeah.
Come down and meet us.
And to be honest, I didn't think you were going to show up. I had to bring Derek. I
Yeah,
said,
you brought Derek just in case.
just in case. He was the backup mark.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
if I asked see Steven Gerrard, like, they brought some other feckin' like Liverpool. But he played twice for Liverpool, this fella. What? But, so, we met them today and we were on about this exact thing of, like, not really having nothing to talk about when you go into a podcast. And they said sometimes the best ones are the ones where you're just talking absolute shit, like,
Ring.
you know? And, I mean, that's exactly what we're doing now. Now, they gave us something to listen to, right?
Right. There's a new song out.
Go on, what's the new song?
It's a new song from Cardi B.
Yeah,
Right.
WAP. Yeah, it's like an old WAP Motorola phone.
Oh, so you've seen it?
No, I heard about it though. She has some hole or something in it.
Oh, you've heard about it only?
Yeah.
Oh, great. So you don't know. What have you heard about it?
I heard that she has a hole in it.
Who? Cardi B?
She has a pair of cheeks.
Cardi?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, do you know what the song is called? WAP.
WAP.
Do you know what song? You know what WAP stands for?
Yeah, it's the old Motorola phones. When the internet first kicked off, you might get a WAP phone.
No. No, it's not that.
It better not be something sinister now or seedy.
Oh, it's bad. The world is upside down about it.
What does WAP stand for?
Wet,
Dirty bastard, go on.
ass,
Dirty bastard, go on.
and I can't use the next word because
cat.
yes. Wet ass cat. Yeah.
Whack is what the song is.
Yeah. This is, we have to PG it for the kids, you know, that listen.
So why is the world up in arms? Because she brought out a song called Wet Ass Cat.
Because of what the lyrics in the song.
Okay, so are you going to play it for me?
I'm not going to play it for you because there's no point playing it.
Right, okay.
It's more crack now if you read it.
You want me to read the lyrics of the
I
song?
want you to read the lyrics of the song.
Okay.
And I want you to, or do you want me to read the lyrics to you?
I'll read it. This
You
ain't
read
going to
it.
be no fucking kid song, I presume.
No,
I'll read
it's
it.
not. So you have to be careful because it's a family show and your mother listens.
But you told me read the lyrics. How am I supposed to be careful? Like,
Right. Okay. Well, sure. Look at I want you to. We're not going to read the chorus. We're going to go straight away with verse 1. So it's Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion.
She has some yoke in her. Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, there was a stripper in Roscommon called Mickey the Stallion. Oh, you had an awful yoke. It was a weapon of a yoke, man.
All right, okay.
He had a different PPS number for
I'm
us.
going to hand you the phone.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready? All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mark Kennedy.
I can't say that.
Straight away. Basically, this had to be done.
I can't say the racial slurs, man.
No, you'd have to skip over them.
I'll have to skip over the racial
Skip over
slurs.
them. Go to something you can say. You can see his face.
Fucking hell. Okay. Speed it up.
See, can you get around it?
I'll go put in young fella instead of the racial slurs, okay?
Right, yeah, okay. And don't forget, the song is about a wet-ass cat.
A wet-ass cat. Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. By Cardi B.
And Megan Thee Stallion.
And Mickey the Stallion. Okay. Beat it up, young fella. Catch a charge.
Right.
Extra large and extra hard.
Right.
Put this cat right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card.
Right. Now, we'll stop there. What do you think they're talking about?
Coke and arse. Swipe your nose. Oh no, is he on about sniffing and eating?
Yeah.
Oh, you dirty bastards.
Right.
Put this yoke right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit. Oh,
You with me?
They're on about the 2020 phase.
The what? Oh, yeah.
Craze, I may say,
Yeah.
of eating another person's arse.
I don't think so. Because we're talking about the cat. And we're talking about swiping the nose through the cat.
Oh, Jesus Christ almighty, that is rotten.
Like a credit card.
Oh,
Right.
Okay.
Carry on. It's going to get worse before it gets better.
Hop on top, I want to ride.
Yeah.
I do a kegel while it's inside.
Right.
Spit in me mouth. Look in me eyes. The cat is wet. Come take a dive. That is absolutely rotten.
Yep. It gets worse. Keep going.
I'll come back to that, right?
What did you want to say about that?
I'm just saying, like, I know for a fact that there's young ones that, like, young ones that listen to Cardi B and think she's amazing and a role model.
Yeah.
She's on about getting the axe wound out of her.
I shouldn't have worn a hoodie in here. I knew it was a bad mistake. Go on.
Tie me up like I'm surprised. Let's role play. I'll wear a disguise. I was going dressing up like a cop or something, I'd say there now. I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage. That sounds like a Pat Mustard line.
It is, isn't it?
Huh?
Can I put my massive tune in your box?
Can I park my Big Mac truck right in that little garage? Oh, that's disgusting.
Right.
Just let you know, Ray, you got a message from Mam there. Hotel has good review regarding the COVID prep.
Yeah.
Just in case you're wondering.
They're going to Westmeath on Monday for a holiday.
Well, they have a good rep.
Good.
On the prep.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay. Now, this... Oh, my God, this is... Make it... Oh. Make it cream, make me scream. Out in public, make a scene.
Right.
I don't cook, I don't clean. That's a waste of a woman anyway, straight away. It's fucking silly.
Right.
But let me tell you how I got this ring, AA.
What?
Right, she got met someone at the AA apparently, or something. Let me tell you how I got this ring. Like that, that's a double entendre on the ring there now.
Oh, she's thinking she's a hoop, like.
Can I tell you something about Ring?
Right.
That whole song is Ring.
Right. Plow on anyway.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Verse 2.
Yeah, let's go verse 2.
Now, this is Megan Thee Stallion that's singing this one, apparently. Is this?
I think so.
Gobble me, swallow me, drip down the side of me. Oh, for... Quick! I had to read it like a story. This next one's a statement.
Right.
Quick! Jump out before you get inside me. Oh, you let it get inside me. You don't want to get pregnant. I guess that's probably good practice.
Yeah.
Not the best practice if you don't want to get pregnant.
Right.
You know, you want to put the wellies on, I'd say. It'd probably be better.
Mm-hmm.
I tell them where to put it. I said that like a Sligo woman, a Sligo townie woman. I ain't telling them where to put it, hey.
Yeah. Can I have the phone there now?
Jesus
How
Christ.
far did you get there now? Right. Oh, I see now, yeah.
This is what constitutes music. No, is it?
It is now.
Genuine?
I'm going to do a little bit of verse 3 because it's not fair. You get to read all the lyrics.
Okay, I'll close my eyes.
Right. With a hook in it, hope it lean over. he got some money, then that's where I'm headed.
Well, I'm on a COVID payment, so that's not too bad.
Cat A1, just like his credit. He's got a beard while I'm trying to wet it.
Oh, for the love of...
I let him taste it. Now he's diabetic.
He got the type 2 diabetes.
I don't want to spit. I don't want to gulp. I want to gag. I want to choke. I want you to touch that little dangly thing that swings in the back of my throat. Now.
What's Cardi B's end goal?
Like,
does she want to get 7,000 DMs on her Instagram? A fella is going, I'm the fella for that now.
Yeah.
I think they have an unrealistic expectation of what a fella could be.
Mm.
She wants a bend in it.
And a hook on it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It has to be a hooky one, like.
Yeah, she needs it to lean over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what does she expect us to be, a tripod? Like, you're putting too much pressure on the male body, I think, by asking the stuff they're asking for.
It is, but like I said, I do think that male bands have sang, about women in an objective way.
If anyone out there can find examples of a main band that is not Spinal Tap or Steel Panther,
I'm thinking of
do it ironically.
Of Lick My Love Pump by Spinal Tap.
Yeah, but there was a film. It was a parody film.
Then there was The Darkness always. They did talk about.
And actually, Lick My Love Pump, Ray, was a beautiful piano piece, classical piano piece.
I do think also The Darkness did speak about sinking things with their love torpedo.
Yeah, but sure, that's a different thing altogether, Ray.
Right.
That was about the war.
Talking about submarines.
That was about Normandy.
Yeah.
Ray, don't bring that into it now.
Right.
That's a different thing.
Fair enough. That's a different shark.
I'll tell you what, no, she was not about Normandy, that one.
Yeah, that's now the big song. WAP.
So that's the number one song now.
Yeah.
And let me guess, I haven't seen the video, but I presume it's just her shaking her hole all over the place.
It's young ladies in a state of undress. Doing the splits.
Young ladies
and then in the middle of it,
yeah.
Kendall Jenner walks in.
Oh, lovely.
No, Kylie Jenner.
All right, so they just get another super pop culture figure just to hop into the video as well. Does anyone? Am I the only one that thinks that none of that makes any sense, like musically?
Yeah. Well, if you
or am I wrong? Because they're all up there shaking their ass, which is absolutely perfectly fine. Because some of those old ladies rock videos were the same.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, this other pop culture flute from Instagram, she just walks into the middle of it.
Because
actually, you know what that'll do? Well, let's just let Kendall Jenner just walk out in the middle of a video that is Kylie Jenner.
Sorry.
That has nothing to do with her. Just let her walk out because that should get us another 200 hits.
Yeah, probably 200 million hits.
Yeah, that's the thing. Right, I'm glad, like, I think they're taking music to a new level. I think they're really bringing it, I'm going to write a song about flaps.
What do you mean flaps? Like on the planes?
You just wait, right?
Like on a Boeing 737?
Listen to me.
On an Airbus A300?
I'm going to write the Irish version of that song.
On a Robin?
Huh?
On a Robin Redbreast?
No, listen, I'm writing an Irish version of that song.
That'd be nice. So will you have that?
It's going to be about big flutes, the whole lot.
And flaps.
And flaps.
Oh, God.
And I won't have Kendall, Kylie Jenner walking down the middle.
Right.
I'm going to have Marty Whelan.
Right.
Walking down the middle.
What is? Hold on.
Wait a second, we might have to break, will we?
Is it dinner
Is dinner
time?
ready, lovey?
Where's Derek?
Derek went for beers.
Did you lose him?
Yeah,
I fucking told you keep an eye on him downstairs. He's probably out in any fields or anything.
he's calling the car. So
Oh,
chase after him.
Jesus Christ above, I told you to mind him. Oh, he'll be out picking leaves now and everything. We better go get him. Lads, we're going to find Derek and eat a bit of dinner. We'll see you after, okay? Alright, we're back, lads, from the Sunday roast. Ray was beautiful, wasn't it?
As a beautiful meal.
What do we have? You had a bit of chicken, did you?
It was delicious.
Yeah, I dropped chicken myself now.
Roast chicken.
Yeah.
Roast bud.
Yeah.
Roast carrots.
Yeah.
And roast broccoli.
Yeah. Roasted out of it. Derek just ate the roast broccoli and the roast carrots. And he joined us for the second half of the podcast, folks.
Hey! You don't think it's too soon, no?
No.
We're all out of it now.
It's only in about 3 days.
So you're back. We got Derek back again. You didn't have any chicken downstairs, D?
I didn't.
No, you're still sticking to this paleo diet.
You get paleo, but no, I am vegetarian.
Are you going to stay vegetarian for your life?
Yeah, but I can eat thinly sliced hams.
No, but that's the thing.
Can you?
No, you
Vegetarians, Ray, they can eat meat on pizzas only. Just on pizzas.
And you can eat meat and desserts. So I can eat a charcuterie board.
A what?
Charcuterie.
A charcuterie board.
So he has a vanilla ice cream with a bit of beef running through it. Yeah.
Can we talk about the cake?
Very shy. Here's what happened, right? Derek said, I want to get a drop of red velvet cake. I said, what's the ingredients? He said, I don't know. He said, it's red anyway. Turns out it's just shite heavy cake.
It's not
It's
gorgeous.
a marvellous cake.
Red
These
velvet
are-
cake, there's red in it.
Yeah, the ingredients are red and velvet.
Red
velvet.
and
It's a bit like
velvet.
Calpol. Medicine and pink.
You're one ungrateful boss.
No, listen to me, Derek. I appreciate the sentiment, but red velvet, I remember I pretended to eat it outside.
And he hockeyed 3/4 of it.
Yeah, and then it got immediately filling. I remember when I pretended I was eating it outside, Derek.
What you do then?
I did. I threw it into the bin, and you didn't even know.
You're some bowsy.
Yeah, I would have been a lot happier with just a simple old brunch, you know. But a big shout out there to Nicola. Fair play to her. She cooked us all a wonderful
Marvellous.
fucking dinner.
Marvellous.
And we're back up here now to talk even more shit, Ray.
Yes.
So go on ahead. You started off there with the shy talk.
Right. I suppose we're about to get into the tax thing. Probably not the best thing, but
Why did I come upstairs? Oh, God.
I'm going to explain it to you, lads.
Yeah, go on.
I was watching golf downstairs, like, I was so happy.
Which is more bored, tax or golf?
But
Or a tax man playing golf?
we'll explain. We'll explain. There's a situation out there where there's a number of musicians.
Yeah,
We've had a few drinks, by the way.
yeah, that's okay.
So it's
though,
probably
too.
not the best time to be explaining tax.
No, let's do it because it's one thing we've never talked about this in the podcast because we
No.
like to keep it light
Like, yeah.
and also, this is
Like,
something
I mean, you said, come upstairs, right?
Yeah.
We'll have a bit of crack. You don't be sitting, come on, come up and do it. I said, it's been too soon since I've been on the last one. I'm going to stay downstairs. Come upstairs. I walk in the door and you go, tax.
Right, tax.
And now
Let's talk about
I'm
tax.
bored off my fucking...
No, but this affects you as well.
I know, but Ray, I don't want to talk.
But that's the problem. Nobody
No
in the
one wants to
musical
talk
world
about
wants to talk about the tax.
All right,
Yeah.
bang away. Mute my mic.
I won't mute your mic because you're going to give me some feedback.
Ray, explain, Ray. Go on.
No, it's just there was a thing introduced for any of you out there that has self-employed.
Yeah.
You're all self-employed.
Yep.
The revenue have introduced a special relief.
Right, and who is she?
Special relief. It's basically if you had a now loss in a trade.
Yeah.
So if you're carrying on a trade,
Yeah.
right, such as being a musician,
Yes.
and you had a now loss in the trade.
Yeah.
Ken, did you think you would have a loss this year?
I would think it would be a fucking significant loss, Ray. I'm trying to think now. Jesus, I've been out of work for 5 months now. I wonder if I lost any money. Jesus Christ.
You didn't get much to begin with.
I lost all of it.
Jeez, I know how anyone
I
pays.
lost all of it. I have no money.
So basically, you now have a loss in the year 2020.
Yes, I lost the year 2020.
You haven't lost it yet now. You're
I
still
fucking
here.
did. It's gone. It's done. It's toast, man.
Anyway, normally when you have a loss in a year, you can carry that loss forward and offset it against your losses in the following year.
Yeah.
Am I making sense?
Pretend I'm a stupid idiot pretend I'm an 8-year-old.
That's me pretending you're an 8-year-old.
Okay, pretend I'm a 5-year-old then instead.
Right, when a man and a woman are in love.
One of them gets a job as a
One thing-
self-employed musician.
Yeah, and then the other one panics.
Yeah.
No, now, what the revenue have done is they've decided that you can now bring the loss back.
Okay.
How do you feel about bringing the loss back?
Can you explain, pretend I'm a 4-year-old, and will you explain how you bring the loss back?
Right, very simple.
Is it like when some people try to bring the flare back?
The what?
You know,
And dungarees.
yeah, try to bring the dungarees back. Is it that kind of
No,
thing?
they don't have to amend the Finance Act to do that now.
Right, okay. Oh, they amended a
There
financial
was a
act.
Financial Act amended.
Oh,
Axe
Lord.
being brought in.
Now we're getting into it.
I'm gonna get sick of myself.
Now we're getting into it. Come on, Ray. Come on, explain.
Basically, you had a few gigs at the start of the year.
Yep.
We'll say 6.
Yep.
You got €1,000.
Yep.
Then they stopped.
Yeah.
The gigs stopped.
And
You haven't had one and you probably won't have one for the rest of the year.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't play anymore.
Yes.
Sorry, Derek, I know I'm losing here. Just bear with me now. This won't take long. It's just important to do it.
Yeah.
So you had €1,000 income,
Yeah.
but you have a shit brown Skoda,
I do.
and that costs a few pounds to keep on the road.
Did.
And you have a wreck gear.
Yeah. And I had the expectancy of using those
Yes,
Things.
for giggage.
for giggage.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the cost of keeping the shit brown Skoda on the road for the year is about, we'll say, $3,000.
Yeah.
And you've what, 10 grand's worth of gear,
Yeah.
and you can claim a portion of that as a wear and tear allowance.
Yes, you can.
Right?
Yeah.
Have we lost anyone yet?
Derek is asleep. I wouldn't mind. We begged. Derek, come on up and do the second
Have
half.
a good
It'll be
crack.
good
No,
crack.
like,
Come on.
the other side of this is, you know, in my first year parent teacher meetings, when I was in first year,
Yeah.
the business teacher said to my mum, tell him don't do it. Like. That's what I remember. I remember to this day. He was like, don't
Don't
tell
do
him,
business.
Please don't put him in my class. Like.
Oh my god!
Not because I was a messer, just because I was thick as the wall. But anyway, keep going. About
In
tax.
terms of numbers, you don't know do the numbers very well.
I don't know many numbers, no.
No.
Even today when we were golfing, I couldn't remember 4.
Yeah, that's a good point.
What do you mean you couldn't
I
remember
hit
4?
a bogus shot and we're heading toward load lads, and I went, heads!
Heads. He kept saying it louder. Heads. He couldn't remember
Couldn't
4.
remember 4.
Did they think there was a lovely pass coming in at the goal
Well,
now?
heads.
It actually hit one of their clubs.
Oh my God.
Yeah. was a good shot.
It was
Something
actually
close.
a perfect shot. Yeah, he hit from club to club. He told me he was playing tennis.
I meant it.
Yeah, but anyway, that's as bad as the numbers are. Go back to the
tax.
taxing.
So you earn €1,000.
Yeah,
Cost you $3,000 to keep the Skoda going.
does.
And you have a wear and tear allowance on all the gear.
Yes.
Which is, we'll call it 1,500.
Yes.
Right? So that means you have 4,500 of expenses and you only earned €1,000.
Yes.
The great thing is that €1,000 obviously does not exceed your expenses.
Yes.
So you are running at a loss.
Yeah, I'm losing money this year.
You've lost money.
Yeah.
The loss would be 4,500 less 1,000. It would be €3,500.
Yeah.
Now what you can do is you can carry that loss back to 2019 when you're making the big bucks.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
And does that offset then against your tax in 2019?
So what happened was, remember last year when you had the $100,000?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember having it, yeah.
Yeah. Remember the $100,000 you earned last year?
Yeah, you earned, well,
Well,
110,
now-
but yeah.
What they're going to do is they're going to say, no, he didn't earn $100,000. He only earned 96,500
Yeah, okay. Okay.
because he can bring the loss back.
Yes, okay.
Right?
Now, Ray,
Yeah.
pretend I'm a 3-year-old, okay?
But you know the way last year you paid tax?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that, yeah.
Or did you pay tax?
I pay always loads of tax. Just letting you know.
What did you say earlier? You didn't pay tax because someone said, don't worry about it.
Someone said, don't worry about it, don't bother paying your tax. He's fucking sitting across from me. He said, you don't need to pay it yet. And I ended up getting, KY jellied, man, and rode into next week.
So I am in no way
Fucking
offering my
Jesus
accountancy
Christ.
services to anybody.
But Ray,
Yes.
does your COVID payment, does that then count as earnings for the year?
Why are you laughing so much?
I
there?
don't know.
Does your COVID payment get,
It does, yeah.
so that I've earned money this year on a COVID payment?
You have.
Yeah, fair play to them. So I'm getting paid that.
No,
So
I
it's-
know. You get away with it.
Right, okay.
Yeah, and if anyone...
Don't be fucking telling me I get away with it. Last time you told me I get away with it, man. I ended up fucking hopping
Now,
out
in
the
fairness,
window of the
if
house.
anyone's listening to this conversation, I have to say we are probably not telling it right. But
Yeah,
if
well,
you'd like
Ray-
to discuss it further, you can send us a wee DM and we'll send you the examples.
And the reason that we say that, is because Ray worked with revenue for a long time, and you have quite an understanding, certainly in terms of self-employed revenue.
yeah.
So you should probably, are you opening the doors there?
Well, if someone is stuck, they can give me a shout.
I think if they're stuck, they probably should give you a shout. And the reason I say that is because Ray has helped me and all self-employed musicians around the place for a long, long time.
Yeah.
So fucking fair play to him. That's all we'd say on that. Because I know why he's looking at me
That's
here.
nicely
also,
said now.
Ray, you dickied up. Ray,
We can't use the word dickied up
why?
because we end up not having Derek.
Oh, for fuck's sake, lads. This is the worst podcast I've ever recorded. Everything I say, you're like, why are you saying that though, Kendy? Like, I was saying everything I want to say, but this is fucking shit.
Drink your drink, Chief.
Oh my god, I live to the lads. Welcome to the Raybo and Derek podcast. They're going to keep you entertained there now. I go to drink Smittix in the corner like a dirty bowsy. Go on ahead, lads.
Listen to that, you.
I'll see you later.
Is he angry?
Ties are out of the
Yeah, he's been
now.
in bad humour all day.
Yeah.
Is it because you didn't get invited to the run we did this morning?
I know exactly why I didn't get invited to your run this morning.
Right, because you can't do it.
Can't do it.
We did the run this morning.
Did?
We're such men. We got up this morning.
Yeah.
And we went running.
Having had some beverages.
Oh, we had some beveraginos.
Oh, you had some last night and you still got up and had a run. lads.
Yeah.
Did.
Yeah.
And it was nice. But we only had 3 beverages. Like, it wasn't that
Well,
bad.
you had 3 beveraginos. I had a few.
Oh, well.
Come here, how long did you run for?
5 kilometres.
You did a 5k. How many have you?
There was 3 of us, myself, a Derek and Sean Bagnall.
And did he just run you out of it? Or you?
No, we all stuck together.
Are you able to keep up with him, Ray?
Yeah.
Just about.
Fucking deadly.
I know, he's been very nice to us.
Because you want to hear how unfit I am now and why I would never run 5k with you. Seven Derek and a few boys went to Ackle last week, right? For a little boys' dirty weekend away.
Yeah, a little
right?
cheeky weekend.
It was very cheeky though. We
Cheeky weekend.
we tried
Played board games and drank.
yeah.
Right.
And Ray
just drank.
Yeah.
yeah, we just drank. Ray, we tried to climb a mountain, right?
All right.
And the boys were like, "This is fair handy," and I was puffing and panting, man. Like I could halfway up, I got, and I had to stop and I had to watch and wait for the boys to go all the way up, and then
And
Wait for
make them on the way back down.
Yeah, we're going to bring me back down the mountain
And
again.
it wasn't unbelievably handy. Like,
Jeez, it was handy enough, man. You were tipping away. You had 40 Benson smokes, man, the whole way up and everything, man. It didn't phase you. Do you want to know something really cool about Achill, Ray?
Go on.
One of my favourite things about Achill, the sheep won.
What?
The sheep in Achill won
Won what?
everything.
How do you mean they won everything?
There must have been some kind of war 100 years ago between the sheep and the people, and the sheep won. And they own Achill Island now.
they're everywhere. Like, the
They're-
sheep are just
Yeah,
everywhere.
they don't move off the road.
No,
They're
they
out, they have the right away.
They don't care. They actually they square up to you. Like,
I
even-
said to Derek, do you know what we'll do? Let's go play golf when we're down there. Bring the golf clubs.
Yeah.
Their golf club is covered in sheep. They have to put fencing around the greens just to keep them off the greens, but they're allowed to eat everything else around the golf club.
Did they eat one of your golf shoes?
I couldn't go out to the golf shoe. Do you want to hear the story about the golf shoe without getting us all in trouble here, right?
That'd be nice.
I've never been a fan of
What did we call it on the Amsterdam episode?
fuck.
What was it called?
What was it called? Sorry.
Sweets. We
Right.
call it sweets.
I'm getting a drink.
Listen
No,
to me
no,
now.
no.
I know. I'm just going. I actually
All
have
right,
to get
okay.
a drink anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
And fuck this.
You gone? Come back.
Okay, Jack Scott. Doesn't matter anyway. Listen, I never like sweets.
Yeah.
And you know I don't like sweets, really.
Do you ever indulge in sweets?
What I hate the most about sweets is...
The
I
smell
think-
of them.
Yeah, I think anyone should be allowed to do sweets if they want. Not some of the hard candies, but some of the softer sweets.
Softer, the sucky sweets.
Yeah. And
Fried egg, yeah.
but I hate the smell of them.
Yeah. You don't enjoy
No.
the smell of sweets.
Not Derek now. One of the boys that we were with down in Achill
Right.
was eating sweets the whole way through it.
Yeah.
And I was just into the drink. Like, I didn't want to eat sweets.
No. And
No.
I'm very responsible. I'm proud of you.
This is true as
And
God.
Geraldine's proud of you. And Geraldine's boyfriend.
I washed my golf shoes while I was in Achill.
Right.
And one of the boys was eating sweets outside.
Yeah.
And he wanted to save the sweet until later.
Right.
So he left the sweet in my golf shoe.
Okay. Why? Why would anyone think that's the appropriate place to leave a sweet?
That was exactly my fucking question, Ray.
Yeah.
I didn't even look at him when he left the sweet in there. I
Right.
looked at everyone else and said, did he seriously leave a sweet in my golf shoe, right? And then he gave out to me
Why?
because he said, your shoes were wet because you washed them and it ruined my sweet. I couldn't eat it later on again.
Oh, it ruined his sweet.
Yeah, his sweet got ruined and he was giving out to me.
That's astonishing.
As we said, he had the whole west of Ireland to put his sweet and he left his sweets inside my golf
Especially out
shoe.
in Achill. There's miles and miles of place to put sweets.
Loads of places to put sweets. And now, do you know what I had to do with them? Because I couldn't get the smell of sweets out of my shoes.
What did you have to do?
I had to throw them out. I had to throw my golf shoes out. And he's still annoyed at me because
Because you ruined
my
the
shoes.
sweet.
Yeah, I ruined the sweet because my shoe was wet.
Were you attached to the golf shoe?
Yeah. I really liked that golf shoe. The right one.
Was it the right one that he left the sweet in?
Yeah.
My God.
I had a great affiliation with the right one, man. He used to wear it on his own sometimes.
He's in. Just wear it on your own.
I used to wear the one right golf
Just
shoe.
the
around,
one?
but yeah, we were very close. Like the left one got jealous a good bit. Like yeah, it left.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now witnessing the lowest point of this podcast. It's episode 83. That's the year I was born.
Is it actually?
Yeah,
We're at the
83.
year of your
Year of
birth.
my birth.
What's your September 15th?
No, September 3rd is my birthday.
Oh shit, yeah, I got that.
I was
wrong.
a Christmas party baby. Yeah. The
What do you
mother and father had got married in August 82.
Oh yeah.
Married in August 82, right? Moved into the house.
Did they build that house themselves as well?
Well, no, me granduncle built it.
He built it.
Mikey Joe McHale. Big
Oh,
shout
Mick-
out. He's not with us anymore, but fair play to him.
Mickey Joe McHale built it.
Mickey Joe McHale built our house at home.
Right. Okay.
And my father helped him.
right.
And my grandfather helped him.
right.
And my mother helped him.
Right.
Was Cameron mixing mortar?
Oh, she was making taste sandwiches the whole lot.
Or
Did anyone not help?
Me.
Yeah, but you weren't
What age
wrong.
were you?
I was only a glint in my father's eye.
You were only
Oh,
a
hello.
glint in your father's.
let's talk about that for a minute.
That's where we're going. Derek, you're right in time coming back in.
Lovely.
Yeah, because what I was saying was, there they were in the house sheen, August, September, October, November. You could cut the tension with a knife. They went out that Christmas, right? Christmas party. And I happened,
No, but how did you know it was definitely the Christmas
because
party?
I was born on the 3rd of September. That's 9 months later.
Right, okay.
I was definitely a Christmas party baby.
On
Right, so-
Christmas Day, baby.
Oh, maybe, what, who barrels on Christmas Day?
Christmas Eve.
animals
You're
are you
opening
talking about?
presents. You're busy opening
Nobody
presents.
has sex on Christmas Day. That's the
No.
most unsexy day ever.
Yeah,
Who said that?
it actually is one of the most unsexy
Seriously.
days.
Have you ever had sex on Christmas
Seriously,
Day?
if you're not going to take this serious podcast, no, I haven't, Ray, and I don't want to talk about my sex life. Like seriously, fuck me, I'm a private man, and you.
Do you want to talk about this?
No, I don't.
Why not?
No, but in fairness, now I think I've hit on something there that I never hit on before.
Go on.
I doubt anyone has sex on Christmas Day.
I really doubt it too.
Good Friday, I suppose, is a bit dry as well. Like you wouldn't be inclined.
The day the turf comes home.
Oh yeah,
That's
there'd be
good
no
one.
time that day.
Woo! There'll be a lot going on, Maggie. Get into that fucking room.
Reek Sunday.
Which
What?
one?
Reek Sunday.
That's Brick Sunday.
Reek Sunday, the day we go and climb Croke Patrick. That'd be only. I suppose there isn't a hedge in that mountain. There's nowhere you could go or hide behind. Where were we anyway?
They were looking at wedding catalogues downstairs.
You're looking at wedding catalogues.
That's dangerous.
Fuck me. Ray, you're in trouble now, boy.
I'm not in trouble.
You could be. What do you mean? How am I in trouble? I'm getting married.
I know, yeah, but it could be getting more expensive.
Nicola saying you look lovely in that now, Laura, lovey. That nice on you now. You're done, boy. Your game is over. Your race
is
is
cooked.
run. Your goose is cooked. The monkey's dead. Ray's over.
God
the
bless
ball is
CFO.
burst.
Actually, the dress bought.
Yeah, we have everything bought.
You've
it's-
everything bought already?
Yes, so it's you that's
Have you
in
a
the
wee
trouble.
dicky dirt?
No, I haven't got my tin of fruit yet now, fully. I'll tell you why, Ray.
Why?
I'm trying to save all the money I can in my life.
Let me talk to you about loss relief.
Okay. I don't think we talked about this yet. Go sorry, go back.
No, so you can carry back the laws.
Your race is run.
Goose cooked.
Your goose
Is
is
this
cooked.
a time then so I can become not my prime anymore? No, that's a while away yet.
I think you have a long time
All
left.
you want now is me to let the guard down.
Do you know what, Ray?
Do you miss me being a bit bigger?
Yeah, I think that woman down there is delighted with you now. I'd say you can relax now at this stage. And you should eat all around you, and I should regard the alpha male. You know, I've never been in this predicament. I'm not saying I'm massive, big fat lad
Never
now.
before have I known you to be in this predicament.
No, I've never put weight on. You know what I mean? I've never been one to put some weight on.
Right.
That was noticeable.
Sure, making up for last time.
I'll tell you what. But I always say this, my problem is the trajectory. Where is it going? Am I going to be Essie Stone soon?
No, just walk.
Huh? Walk where?
But you're doing the golfing now. I can kind of see a difference
Yeah.
in you.
Yeah, but you know what? The one thing I don't like about the golfing is I'd love to bring the Skoda out into the course. And
You
drive
want a
it
golf cart?
Yeah, but I want the Skoda to be the golf cart though.
It looks like some bowsy in the golf.
I had great fun buying golf balls with you today.
You did. Ray was reading the box sheets.
It's amazing how they make golf balls sound interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. 3 core.
3-core,
Yeah.
there's a sirloin coating for increased height.
There's
Wait a
beef. Don't tell me I've been vegetarian for this long and then I buy beef golf balls.
You did.
I bought beef golf balls.
No, they were meatballs you were reading, Ray. Ray was reading these jokes going, yeah, sirloin, not bad.
SURLYN. That's the coating that's on them.
Oh, whacking a beef ball. Fucking meatball, beef ball.
Well, what about I can see there. No, sheep don't eat meatballs. Sorry, I was just thinking why is there so many sheep down Nacken? That's a different story.
They won, as Mark says, they won.
There are 362 dimples on a golf ball. Does anyone know that?
Well, on the ones you were looking at, probably, yeah.
What?
There mightn't be the same amount of dimples on every golf ball, is there?
No, but in the ones you didn't want to get the Titlished.
No, because I'm not made of money.
Yeah, the
Are the
Titlish. Titlish Pro
Is
V.
it Titlished or Titlished?
Oh, Titlish.
You know,
Not
having
Titlished.
dimples, speaking of dimples,
Yeah,
on.
you have big old cute dimples on you.
it's a deformity.
What?
Yeah, I get the,
You inbred?
well, I don't know.
Are you?
I don't know, man. They look awful alike.
How close? Yeah, they do.
You have lovely dimples.
No, it's a rare thing. It's a rare thing.
That's weird because weren't both your parents scoring before they married? Wasn't that weird?
No, but
That's
they
an
look
awful
awful.
thing to say.
Yeah,
It doesn't happen at second cousins. That's what I heard.
There's more of a chance of it
Where
happens
did you
in
hear
second cousin.
dimples was a deformity?
It's on a Facebook video.
On the Facebook video?
Yeah, and
Do you-
it's something. There's muscle there. There's a gap in the muscle, so it goes down in 2 streams like so.
Yeah.
So your one would just go.
Yeah.
Whereas mine goes.
Nobody
Yours
can see
goes
this.
Yeah.
I think they know what you mean.
Lads,
by
I got bit by a horse.
What?
I got bit by a f***ing horse.
When? Where?
The last
How?
night at Broadenstrand Hill.
There's a horse in Strandhill.
There was a horse.
What do you mean the water?
No. Because when I said this to the family, I said,
Oh,
I got bit by a
jellyfish.
horse last night. And they said, fly. I said, no, a horse. And then they went again, fly.
Did you not give you a little horse's bite or an
I
ass's
have
bite?
it here. Wait till you see it.
She's on the hoop. Put
Look at that.
Oh.
Look at the discoloration
the
inside my
ignorant-
arm.
The ignorant bastard. Were you feeding this or
Yeah,
what?
why?
So myself and Laura were wandering along the road, minding our own business.
Yeah.
Someone might have went,
You did this.
I did not do that.
She did this.
She did this.
Yeah.
Which I think was code for bite him. Because Jan Fancy Steed came over
Right.
The long way
That
around
was
the
his name,
field.
Steed.
Steed.
Yeah.
And petting the head. You know the way you pet the head?
Yeah.
And the next thing, bit the hand of me. Not hand of me, the arm of me.
And is it a vicious bite?
It was a sore bite. I was
Jesus,
sore.
yeah, he left a mark upon and top of
He
you.
did little licky.
Yeah.
That's another thing as well about Ackle, actually.
Did you get bit by a sheep?
The fucking jellyfish.
Oh, the jellyfish.
I got stung by a jellyfish 2 weeks ago. Might have been a cuttlefish now to look back.
Cuttlefish.
Cuttle.
How do you know what the fishes are?
Education.
Right.
He's well educated, Ray, that fella. He got like
Ray, that's a science.
he got like 90 points in the leaving cert, man. He knows what a
Yeah.
cuttlefish is like.
Yeah, man.
What do you want to say about the jellyfish?
They won in Ackle also.
Because there was loads of them.
But they were the harmless old watery ones.
Oh, the ones that don't
Apparently
sting you.
there's jellyfish that can't sting you. I refuse to believe it. I wouldn't take a chance on it. Like,
Which I'm sure there's nettles that don't sting you either.
no,
You
every
know,
nettle stings.
if you breathe out, nettles don't sting you. That's
What?
a fact. Yeah. If you're on your out breath, nettles don't sting you.
What?
Science, guys, look it up. There's a laptop there.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Why though?
I'll get you a nettle and try it.
No, because I get stung clean out of it.
If you breathe, I don't know if it's on your no, it's your out breath. If you're breathing out,
Now you're saying you don't know which one it is. Like,
I don't have all the answers. You keep looking at me
you
like
brought
that.
this up.
Can I change subject there now?
Push cat, yeah.
Oh fuck.
Can I throw something at you?
Yeah,
Do you know the 10 minutes when you wake up in the morning,
yeah,
right? You know you'd be waking up in the bed
yeah.
and there's 10 or 15 minutes. Would you go on your phone?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Tell me, what would be the things you'd look at on the phone? Kendy, we'll go to you first.
All right, okay. Also,
I think everybody has a wee... Because the phone now is the newspaper of the modern times.
yes,
So where people used to read the newspaper, now people go on their phone.
yeah. So
What are your, we'll say,
go-tos.
your go-tos? You have
Okay.
to get through them, just have a wee check, make sure no one's died.
Now, can I say mine is not 10 minutes? It's an hour.
Right, you've time.
Yeah, I do have time. Cause it's funny because I haven't worked since like. Just when was my last time? Where was it? March. Yeah,
Last night.
I've nothing left.
I go a bit south of that too.
So, I check Instagram.
Right,
See if young ones put their arse up. Yes.
fair enough.
So if you're out there and you know I'm following you, you can throw the arse up. You know I'll watch it in the morning. Just letting the women know.
Okay.
Not sexier than that.
And the men just.
Oh, and the fellas. If there's fella, I look at Eddie Chic, man.
We'll go round, we'll go first app each.
Okay, first app, Instagram. Go.
Instagram.
No.
Isn't that mental?
We all check the Instagram. I have taken on Instagram to not checking photos anymore. It's all stories now. Instagram is all stories.
Well,
isn't
it depends. Just to correct that, sorry. So whatever I have a message on or whatever.
Oh, you have a
notifications,
notification.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
what I check first usually. Like so,
Yeah.
it could be
Right.
WhatsApp.
What would be your second?
Second thing I do is I check Twitter for some actual real news.
Right.
Okay.
I'm like an old man that I go to Facebook.
Yeah, I don't really touch Facebook at all, really.
I'd be the same, yeah.
All right. Third.
YouTube.
Get away. What would you be doing on YouTube that early in the morning?
Watching golf videos.
That soon?
He
Yeah.
loves YouTube,
Yeah.
Right.
It's all I do when I watch YouTube videos.
What's your third?
Instagram, Facebook, and whatever I have a message on. So like WhatsApp or Snapchat. But
Yeah.
what's yours?
I go to the RTE news website.
Okay, well, that's your version of my Twitter.
Yeah.
oh my god,
What's wrong with that?
But, Ray,
it's so boring. Like.
Ray, the thing about the news nowadays is, though, do you find that you can't be looking at it, like?
How do you mean I can't be looking at it?
I look at Twitter, usually. This is what happens.
Yeah.
I look at Twitter and I follow the Irish Independent, and they tell me a couple of little bits, always all miserable.
Right. Do you find independent to be miserable?
Yes. And I'll tell you why, because nothing but miserable shit's going on.
Okay.
So I do that, and then when it relates to me, the miserableness is fully miserable, right? And then I also follow people like Donald J. Trump and a couple of American
On the Twitter
correspondents,
rally. Yeah.
and their news is pretty miserable, but I find myself fucking laughing at it.
Right.
So I'm taking the miserableness when it belongs to me and going, geez, that's very miserable. And then I take the Americans and I go, do you know what? It's way worse. And I
After
laugh at it.
your third one.
Yeah.
What's your fourth?
I probably don't really have a fourth. Why? Have you got
I
a
went
fourth
into the
as well?
banking.
Right, to make sure your money didn't go away at the night time. Is that what you do? Don't tell me I fucking spent 200 quid sleepwalking last night, please.
I had to go into the banking to see if there any direct debits come out that I couldn't afford.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one, though.
Yeah.
I couldn't be doing that in the morning time. It had set up a bad day. I have fallen. Do you know what I do, Ray? Yeah. And you're a lot better than I am because you will check that to see if there's direct debits that you can't afford.
Because
and
then I have a couple hours to fix it.
yeah, you have a couple of hours to fix it.
And to tap Joanne for the few pounds.
What I do, Ray, is I put all of those financial problems, and I put them into a room, right? And I get the key, and I lock the door, right? And then I put the key into the boat. Drive the boat across the world. Put the boat in, dock it up. Drive the key and put it in a car. That I lock it all away.
Fair play to Brian Kendy.
So I have no.
It's actually Brian Kendy, isn't
Brian Kendy.
I can't be looking at those problems, Ray.
Right.
Especially not in the morning. They'd set up a bad day. I wouldn't get out of
Would
the
you
bed.
look at the internet banking in the morning?
I rarely check it, man. It's
Rarely?
always-
He has
He's
loads of money.
Yeah,
he has loads of
look
money.
There's always
He's
loads
living
of
on a different world than we are. He's got that fucking teacher payment coming in every week. Right? So he's living in a different world than I'm living in right now.
Right.
Every pound I spent,
Yeah.
it might better be going towards. So I'm a pretty little China girl now, Ray. What? I haven't explained this. I am a pretty little China girl. Nicola takes care of me, makes sure I look nice, and she gets me nice things to keep a pretty little China girl happy in his life.
All I can hear is
I am not a breadwinner anymore.
Dave Boy song.
Yeah, the China thing.
Yeah.
But you're being looked after.
You're a kept man.
I'm a kept gentleman right now.
You know, Mark came
I
home
used to
the
be
other day.
slinging big old Mickey round this house because I used to make the Uncle Benjamins. I don't make anything anymore. I say, Nick, I'd love to get this really nice thing. And she says, have you finished playing with the other nice thing that you got before?
Can I talk to you about interim loss relief?
What were you going to say, Derek? You going to say I came home or something? I cut across
But
you.
then that upset me. When you came home the other day and she'd bought you like a golf club and
Yeah,
balls.
she bought me 4J golf balls and a club, and she said, "That's for you, you pretty little China girl." And then she said, "Dance," and I started dancing. I was crying when I was dancing. She was like, "I don't care, just keep fucking dancing."
dancing.
She said, "Keep dancing." I was like, "I don't want to keep dancing. Please don't make me keep dancing."
This is her coming home from the bookies.
Yeah,
Right.
but every time she gives me something nice, she has to spit in my eye.
What?
Like that, just to let me know who's the bitch. I'm the bitch now, like.
Do you like the spitting in the eye?
Yeah, because then afterwards she says, "You know, I don't like doing that to you. You're a pretty little China girl," and then it makes it all better again. Ray, will you please save me from my life right now? Can anyone out there have actual work? I haven't given up. There's no music ever
I
coming
don't
back
think
in
you
the whole
need it,
world.
though.
Music.
Right?
There's no music in the world.
There's no music in the world anymore. We're done with music. Does anyone want to give me a job? I'm done. I'm finished with the world. So I need a job.
Could we give
Proper
the shout
job.
out to Ocean FM?
Yeah, Ocean FM, are you there? I would love a job on your radio station.
Could you
Shamey
ring
Mack
me?
is getting old now. It was his birthday a couple of days ago.
He'll make the tea.
He's got over the hill. Let's get Shamey Mack out of there and get Kendy and Raybo
No,
in.
Jamie Mack can stay, but if he gets you in.
Right, Shamey Mack, I'm only messing. You're not too old at all. Happy birthday to you. Get Kendy and Raybo in there. Look,
Yeah.
a salary of around 60 a year should be all right. But we'll negotiate a little bit, few perks and stuff like that. Ocean FM, we're begging you, please. We've already turned down Midwest. No, let's play that game.
Well-
Let's play that game. Midwestern was all the time.
Oh, Paul Claffey's the whole
Paul
head and eye.
Claffey. He's inviting me to Spain and to Portugal.
And Mikey
oh.
Commons.
Jeez, I hope not.
Michael Commons is ringing your house phone at
Michael
home.
Commons rang the house phone.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, Ocean FM, we are hot property right now.
What show would you do? I nearly give it away there.
I'd love a morning show.
Would you
on
do the
Ocean
morning
FM.
show?
Even though Kendy not a morning gentleman.
Right.
As best, well, you know well, Kendy not a morning
It'd be
gentleman.
more late night to you.
I wouldn't mind doing a late night slot, but the late night slot involves a couple of things.
Right.
If you do the 10 to 1 slot on the radio, you got to play fucking dance music, right?
Oh, yeah, but that's my specialty.
It is. I'd
What
grab
was
it.
the first song that he played today?
I'd grind
in
my
the car.
teeth. Darkest played Tiesto in the car. I
Prove
need to
it.
grind my teeth into
Prove
dust.
it. Prove it.
Right?
That's a great song.
But-
Elements of Life.
If you get the 1 to 4 slot in the morning or the 1 to 3 slot,
Play whatever you want.
that's better. You can play some rock and roll music and you can go, yeah, that wasn't bad. That was some Radiohead. But you have to be droll enough. You have to be like, yeah. So why is everyone up late? What are you doing
They
up?
don't do that no more. They
Where
only
is
play
it?
repeats. They only play like
Yeah,
old
they do.
shows.
Yeah, that's worse again.
That's
Smashing.
gone.
But
Dushed.
if you get the morning slot, Ray, you're talking. You don't want to get the 6 slot because you have to whisper people awake. You have to go, "How are you going? You're on now.
Good morning. And
Good
welcome
morning,
on.
everyone."
Yeah.
Whereas if you get the 8 o'clock slot when the rush hour traffic is kicking in and people
Yeah.
are up, you get to go, "Good morning, everyone. How are you keeping? Kendy Raybo here.
One,
How
two,
are
three.
things?
Here we
1,
go.
2, 3. Buzzy's in the fucking weather room there. He doesn't know what's going on. It's raining, snowing, coming
How
down
you
the
doing,
snow.
lads? It's unbelievable
So
outside.
I would like that.
Unbelievable.
I think we got that kind of big Mickey energy to go in with the 8 o'clock show. But who was in there at that time at
Derek,
all?
would you do the news?
I would, yeah.
Would you do the news?
Give us some news. Tell us give us a news.
We'll
round.
transfer across here now.
Give me news to read.
Oh, no,
Okay.
you'd have to make up the news.
Oh, yeah, because the news.
They don't make up
They
the
do
news.
make up
They
the
do. It
news.
sounds made up.
Oh my God, you're an
They
idiot.
read
David.
the news.
All right, so here we go. Let's do it. So we're coming out of Tiesto. What was the name of that stupid Tiesto song you listened to, Derek?
Elements of Life, thank you.
Elements of Life.
Here's a tune.
Oh, we hit a tune. We'll hit a tune.
Oh, yeah, no.
Jesus,
Okay.
lad, this is amateur hour. I do 2 of these a year and I'm better.
Have you got
at
a news thing? You can read off the news. All you do is do the headlines, Derek. Give me 4 or 5 headlines, okay? And that was the Big Bamboo.
Oh,
from
yeah.
Seamus Moore. What's coming up next on the show, Ray?
We're going to be talking to Carmel, who's going to tell us the secret behind her savage buns.
That'll be a fitness segment.
Also going to be discussing the new interim tax relief payment that's available to all self-employed.
Wonderful, can't wait.
And that's all coming in the second hour of the show.
All right, but first up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the news with Derek Gorham. Here we go.
With the majority of households with kids of a TikTok age succumb to pressures to produce a heartwarming or hilarious dance routine, the Bannigans credit their ability to block all the shout out as a sole factor in retaining their dignity. There was a few times when Oisín, the 14-year-old, would say, listen, will we just do the weekend dance routine? And we'd have to tell him to fuck off with himself, said Mum Helen, who was quite enough of being online after the Ice Bucket Challenge 5 years ago. The girls, Deirdre and Elaine, they were going to do some phone prank thing with their dad, but they thought better of it and didn't bother. We're a family that appreciates the fact that not everything has to be filmed and put online. Our eldest Martin surprised us by coming home after 3 years in Australia last year. We didn't even attempt to get it on Joe.ie. The Bannigans victorious viral-free emergence from lockdown comes as US President Donald Trump has signed an executive order banning TikTok from operating in America. There's not much I would agree with him on, but he might not be far wrong here, mused Mr. Bannigan. If it cuts down on the shite we see from them clowns, the McCarthy's up the road, I'm all for it.
Was that the news?
I read it was an article. Hold on, I read.
No, but I mean, I think it was perfect.
No, that was on the Roscommon Herald.
Oh,
That is some fucking real news. Now listen, Ocean FM, you tell me that wasn't professional.
that was unbelievable.
Tell me that wasn't professional. I thought Derek was reading the Waterford Whisperer at one stage.
I didn't know what was going on. Is that Waterford Whispers? All right.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. I don't know what it was about, but I enjoyed
No, I
it.
didn't even. I should have just read the headline. Actually, do you know what? I don't think I'm cut out for that job.
Do you know what? I don't think we're going to bring you with us anyway to read the news.
I don't think so. No.
Would you do the weather?
I do the weather.
Have you a little dress? you even on the radio, you have to wear a little dress.
Why would he wear a little dress in the radio?
I don't know. I thought that we were doing a television program. I got caught up in the excitement. What am I supposed to do with myself? Would you read out the weather?
Yeah, do read out the weather.
And next up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you don't say ladies and gentlemen on the radio, do you?
Do you do?
Next up is Derek Orme with the weather.
Thank you. So tonight is going to be mostly dry. It's good manners, man. Right. Tonight is going to be mostly dry with a cloud.
One cloud.
With a cloud.
cloud.
And then tomorrow there's 20%
Of
and
what?
a cloud. I don't know. And then
20% off. It's
Are you
supposed to.
reading the actual?
the app. And then Tuesday,
No, you're reading the illustrations.
Tuesday there's a cloud on one half, and then there's a cloud with the moon and 20%, and then it's between 21 and 12 degrees.
Right.
That was Derek with the silly weather.
And then Wednesday there's a cloud with sunshine behind it.
Oh, that sounds nice. Will we do something on Wednesday?
We might do, the sunshine behind the clouds. That's a good day. So, folks out there, if you want to do anything this week, we recommend Wednesday with the cloud with the sunny behind us.
Sunrise is at 6 in the morning.
Come here.
Sunrise at 6 in the morning.
Derek, is there anything is there anything you want to tell us about the traffic around the town?
Yeah, it's going to be very bad forever.
Sligo's a disgrace, and I won't stand for it, hey.
No.
You want to see the state of that place inside in town there. I couldn't even bring the kids out to wash them or nothing. I had to wash them out in the ocean.
We tried to go out to Bertie today.
Took about 40
Bertie's
minutes.
pitch and putt.
Took
Yeah.
40 minutes.
I tell us it takes a long time to get across town.
Oh, man.
Tell it, this is the bits that people that don't live here really enjoy.
Yeah.
It's the bit of the
Let's
podcast
cut it.
that,
Let's
you know.
cut it. Let's go. I think we finished well with that bit of crack.
We finish up because I know Derek he's enhanced the song.
Oh,
You've
my
done
God.
a bit more, haven't
You worked on a bit more even of the song.
You have a bridge.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, okay, because
You have a bridge.
the song walloped last week. People
Yeah,
loved it.
people really loved it.
Yeah, okay, so can you do a little bit more of the song? You've obviously developed a little bit more.
Yeah,
but
he's a bridge. He showed me.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Yeah, hold on, I get the mic over to him now. I'm gonna say good night now. Thanks very
Here,
much.
good luck.
everybody.
Thanks a million for
And
listening.
we'll leave it to Derek to finish off with the new bridge in the song, and I tell you, it's unbelievable to hear it. And fair play to everyone. Episode 83.
Good luck. Thank you very much. Good luck. That's the same fucking thing you played the last time.
No, completely different.